Hey, what's up? It's your girl Tonya.
And it's your girl Ilana.
And we are DemBrownGirls. Oh, help us, Lord.
I'm gonna get there in 2021.
Anyways, it's your girls, and we are back for another DemBrownGirls.
2021.
Yes, 2021 for DemBrownGirls video. We are so excited because look, we're not at our set. We are somewhere else.
Yes.
Where are we?
What is this mystery location?
Yes, we are at one of our good friends, GooGoo, who is one of my closest sisters. She's really, really sweet. I just cannot wait for you guys to meet her. We are at GooGoo's Glam Suite. We are here. We are going to talk to her today about some fashions. We're so excited about that, aren't you?
I am very excited, very excited. We're gonna get some tips.
Yes.
She's a stylist and she's awesome and she always looks fabulous.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. You can just hit that notification button so that every time we come on, every time we upload, you
get a notification.
You get a notification. So we're getting ready to get right into it. So we got to get started. We are sitting here with GooGoo. Yay! We are so excited to have her. So I am so happy that you took on this with us, I would say. Thank you so much. You're so busy. You literally just I told her earlier we're gonna take off the extra O's and call her Go-Go. She is always ready to go. But we wanted to ask you a few questions, get some tips from you because we got some people who asked us some questions. We like, we don't know. I just know I know what I know for myself.
Right. What looks good on you.
Yeah, but I can't help you. But really, honestly, before we kind of get into that, what was your defining moment that started you in styling? Like, what made you want to start that?
Well, for one, I didn't know that styling was a job. I thought that people, like rich people, bought fabulous clothes for stuff. Because, I mean, I guess I didn't think that far. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, you're rich, you just go pick out a dress. You know, so I didn't know that a stylist was a job. So as a plus size kid, there wasn't a lot of options for me. So I started just creating ideas and stuff, not realizing that I was designing. I would sketch pictures of things that I wanted to wear. And I don't know, looking back, it was almost just like a fantasy. You know how people imagine themselves on an island? I would imagine myself wearing these type of clothes because I just didn't have those options. I didn't know that meant that I had a passion for fashion at that age. I just thought I was fantasizing about what I didn't have. So fast forward, I start working for different artists, and whenever they would take a break, that means that I didn't work. So I was like, oh, no, I'm gonna need a little more control over my finances than this. You know what I mean? I don't need to stop just somebody want to get a divorce, they want to go live in Europe for 3 years. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay, wait, what about me? Or even they just want to use somebody else sometimes, you know? So so I just decided that one time it was in between gigs, and people were always asking me, you know, where'd you get that from? And you know, they would ask me if I was a stylist. So at this point, I know what a stylist is. But when times got hard and I got in between those singing gigs, I was like, I'm a stylist, and can I style you? And so that's just, you know, I got a hustle in me, you know that. And that's how it started, really.
That's really, really awesome.
That's the thing. You have to be a go-getter. Like when you have a passion about something, like you really can't sit and wait for it to come to you. You really have to go after it. And so that's amazing.
You come from a big family, so you guys are all passionate about what you guys do. You guys, I'm sure you do, because I mean, you have singers, you have some doctors, you got some. I mean, so I can understand that. Yeah, preachers, exactly. So I can understand that you have that drive in you. That's really, really good. So who are some of the people that you've styled?
I've styled Kara Shear. Kara Shear was probably the first professional person I styled. I went up to Karen Clark Shear, and said, Auntie, she knew me as a background singer, Mary's little sister, around, sweet lady. So I was like, let me style Kiki. And so she's looking at me plus size, and her daughter was plus size. Yeah, you can style her. So that, you know, that was the conversation. But then when it came time to follow through, her people was like, oh, let me see your book. And I was like, I'm not ready yet. And so then when Karen found out about that, she said, she doesn't need a book, just let her style her. I was like, yes.
That's good.
That's right.
And the interesting thing is, you know, people evolve. You know, Key lives in Detroit, I'm here. So she started using this person and just has her own line, so she would do it herself sometimes. And so circle back about 18 years later, I'm back. I've been styling Kiki again lately. She was like, and you know, as you know, that I retired a few years ago, and so I do it very, very sporadically. But Key is so easy. She's so in and out. It's just like, what was you gonna put on? You know, she's the last thing I did with her, she wanted white. I was like, well, what would I wear white? And I just sent her what I would wear. She loved it all. Oh, so she's so easy to style. So those kind of clients in and out.
That's awesome.
Awesome. So I styled Layla Ali, Michelle Williams of Destiny's Child, Niecy Nash.
So not just the size. That's
no. Morris Chestnut.
He's so man too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Laz Alonso.
Sorry, go
He's
ahead.
very fine. So I was doing a play. Y'all. I had to be professional. I was doing this play, and it was him and another dude that was equally fine that we were dressing. So me and my assistant are in the room, and we're turned this way, and they're further in the room. We just walked in, so we're getting all the clothes together. This with this, and this is Morris's side, and that's, I cannot remember the other gentleman's name, but that was his side. And so ready, set, go. So we turn around, and they were in their underwear, and I was like, ooh. Okay.
That's
you wasn't ready.
Okay. So it was like you turned around. You did. I gotta give it to y'all. I looked like, oh, okay, okay. And so when I turned back around, I was like, Chandra, focus. You have to be professional. You have to focus. She's shaking. When I'm nervous, I don't look nervous because I studied acting, so I know how to. But my hands are sweating, my feet are sweating, my ears are itching. I'm like scared to, and I'm like, God, and I had to stay in it. And I don't think they would ever know,
character.
But I stayed, and you gotta stay professional.
Yeah,
but I was like, but y'all will be in your drawers though, like that's how y'all gonna do.
Yeah, I guess.
So
wow.
yeah, so I've had opportunities to style.
That's good. So it's good that you're more than just a plus size.
Yeah.
And that's good that your brand has branched off to men as well. That's
I had no idea that you styled men too. So that's sexy.
And that was early on.
Oh wow.
Sexy. I said sexy.
Fine.
I just said
Laz. I mean,
let that go.
Yes. Laz Alonso was literally one of the sweetest people you will ever meet. Just a nice guy. And it's always good, you know, when they're nice like that. And I mean, I'm not a type of person that requires anything on set. You have a lot of people, especially new people, you gotta treat them a certain way. I'm like, you don't have to treat me anything. Give me a check and let's go. Long as you ain't groping me or cussing me out. I mean, even sometimes I don't even care about that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna grope me now. But you know, I don't care. You know, that's your thing. However you handle it, you know, whatever. Like, long as you ain't calling me out my name and stuff like that, I don't care. Like, so I don't require for people to be my friend. And they didn't speak to me. And people, I hear people talking like that, and I'm like, okay, but the lady across the street didn't speak to you either, and you didn't make it a big deal. So why is it a big deal that it's such and such celebrity? So I try not to put an expectation on them that I don't on everybody else. Like, when you're in a grocery store, do you say, you didn't speak to me? No, she just checking your food out and buy. You know what I mean? The bank or whatever. So, you know, but it is really nice when people are nice, because I'm a people person.
You are.
So it is really nice when people are just nice, you know. He was just a nice guy. And I was getting dressed, and he said something really interesting. He said, is my bulge too big or too something? And I was like,
so you gonna keep doing it. So you gonna first of all not have no clothes on, down to your drawers.
No, that was more chestnut with the no clothes on. So with Laz, I was dressing him, and so I was tucking, you know, I was thinking, oh, you want me to, okay. I took the shirt in. Okay, so the bulge conversation, I was like, okay, so let me just look extensively. You're nice. It looks nice.
I am lost right now.
That's nice. So
those are kind of questions. I mean, kind of.
In your mind, you like,
did you just
is he trying?
Right.
Or is
Yeah.
like, what is this moment all about?
Yeah. Wow.
Because I'm saying on the wrong day. I'm saying, but what you gonna ask?
It was cameras rolling and everything.
Oh my goodness!
That kind of kept me holy too.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for the cameras. Okay, so back to your social media following. Because I follow you on social media, and I'm always like, oh my gosh, she's just so cute. Everything is just so fabulous and so awesome. And so I see that you've been out and you've been touring with this GooGoo's Glam Suite.
Yeah. Googoo's doodads and knickknacks. It's always a lot of stuff.
That's what it is. Googoo's doodads and knickknacks.
Yeah. Don't make me say that.
Tell me or tell us about that.
Yeah. Honestly, I just needed something to do.
Wow.
I just needed something to do.
I was like,
I'm like, I'm not being creative. I gotta get out. I gotta do something. Yeah. And I used to sell jewelry way back in the day. Again, before I even had I didn't look at it as, oh, I'm in the fashion industry. I looked at it as, oh, I can make some money selling this. Yeah. And so I started out with jewelry. My mom had a jewelry business, and I started out selling jewelry to different hair salons and stuff like that. And so I I went back to that, and I know that a lot of this clothes that I take pictures in and do promotion for a lot of the boutiques and brands and stuff, I know that what makes my look different is the accessories.
I agree. No, I agree with you.
I feel like, let me pull out some accessories, some things. And so when I was the boutiques I partner with, you know, I would say, well, what's in your boutique right now? And I would kind of try to shop around things they had and just be versatile and really just pull out things that I know people wouldn't normally wear.
Yeah.
Just so, you know, because we all got hoops. We all got, you know what I'm saying? We all got gold bangles. We all got silver bangles. You know what I'm saying? But you got a leopard bangle. Do you have a, you know what I mean? That sort of thing. So belts and whatnot.
So tell us what the difference is between Goo's Doodads and Knickknacks and GooGoo's Glam Suite.
All right, so the difference is Goo's Glam Suite is a space that I set up. So if the Oscars or the Grammys or the Stellars or whatever is going on, I'll rent a space and I'll create just this glam space where I'm providing hair, makeup, wardrobe services, mostly hair and makeup, but you know, I do have a little bit of clothes, undergarments, things like that people will need for, you know, for the presenters and the performers for that particular award show. And I partner with big brands and they pay for the association and for the mentions, and you know, a lot of times, and I do pull in some of the celebrity hairstylists and makeup artists because that's good for the brand, pair them up with me. And one of my favorite things is I find people in different cities that, you know, don't have the visibility that I have, or that some of the other, you know, glam members have, and they're great at what they do, and so they get an opportunity to work on celebrities, so it's good for them. 9 times out of 10, they go in there and they kill it. Now, sometimes you have people that freeze up like, you're doing Erica Campbell's hair, you know, but for the most part, the people come in and kill it because they're usually like the salon owners and stuff in their city.
The top.
Yeah, and people kind of that I've been watching, you know, I don't just let anybody come, you know, and you know, and the brands that I'm partnering with, you know, Carol's Daughter and you know what I mean, and L'Oreal, these brands, it's just like, you can't partner with brands like that and not have people that are excellent or doing a good job. So, and I like for it to be posh, and you know me, posh and pretty and all that kind of stuff. So it's just like a little, I would say a girl's getaway, but the barbers, I get so many. Oh my God, yes.
Really?
The barbers, every time they come, they pay for their space first. They, you know, they do. They're so on it. So yeah, but it's just a nice little posh place where we're providing services for the presenters and the performers that are going to be on whatever the show is, whatever this Glam Suite was centered around. So that's Goo's Glam Suite.
Okay.
Goo's Doodads and Knickknacks honestly was that tour that I put together because I was bored and I wanted something to do during COVID, and I'm like,
and you a hustler,
and I'm a hustler, and the something to do was like breaking the rules, because it's like, how you gonna go on tour in the middle of COVID?
That's true.
And but I wanted to keep busy, and I wanted to sell some jewelry and get out there and just give ladies ideas and stuff, because as I'm waiting on launching my line, I still want to put stuff out there with my name on it while we're still cultivating that. And so that's what Goo's Doodads and Knickknacks is. It was a tour of me selling jewelry. Goo's Glam Suite is a glam space.
Okay. Got it. So what are some of the places that you would say is the, like, to shop at that we would be like, wow, like really we should shop there? Like, wow.
Cities and stuff?
Or no, just brand places, names of
you know what? I shop everywhere. I can't even narrow it down, honestly. I think the problem is people have a tendency to go into the same stores.
Yes, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they don't go into the stores that they don't go into. They don't go into, you know, Free People. They don't go into, you know what I'm saying? Like, just the ones that,
been in there.
Yeah, that you would think made well. You would just think like, oh, that's not for me. I go in pregnancy stores. A lot of my ladies that are apple shaped, the pregnancy pants work better for them. You know what I'm saying? Because it fits their leg and it gives belly space. And so I go in every store. I've shopped in truck stops. Like, I shop CVS. Yes.
Really?
So I think the problem is people say, I'm going to Nordstrom. And then if Nordstrom didn't have it, God bless Nordstrom, because I love Nordstrom. That's literally my favorite department store. But, you know, if they didn't have it, then you feel like, oh, I don't have. And I'm like, it's this whole big old mall, all these stores here, you know, that you could go in. There's certain plus size stores that people just don't go in because it's like, oh, that's for old people. Or that's for, I go in all the stores, and so that's how I find stuff.
That's good. And you're very creative, so I'm sure that works for you. For me, I'm like, listen, I'm almost like I'm like the other people, and I'm really afraid to come out the box. Like, I'm afraid. I'm really a gold. I don't even like to wear silver. and I don't like to wear color. I don't like to wear costume. I need help. But,
You say that, but you. First of all, you wear everything. I got so many. First of all, every time I see her, she's giving me clothes. Nobody gives me clothes. Like nobody thinks to give me clothes because I already have the clothes. Yeah, but I'm like, when she coming over, you bringing me something? Like, oh, I'm a little feed. You got something for me? And I know it's gonna fit. I know it's gonna be cute. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love her style. But I wanted to know, what are some of the brands that you are now like endorsing right now? Like what's one of the ones you're like one of your favorites right now?
Well, right now I'm working with a company called Boujee Hippie, and they have a lot of different products. So there are a lot of products really for women, feminine hygiene, self-care.
I love that.
Yes, they have what's called a veggie
that
steam.
toilet thing.
Yes.
Oh,
they have a cookie cleaner.
really?
Cookie cleaner. Oh Lord, I'm getting it wrong.
Something like that.
Yeah,
Okay,
something like
okay.
that. They have just a lot of different products right now.
Okay.
We're coming up with something that I don't think I can speak on.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's something that a lot of people know me for and want me to put out a product.
Okay.
So is that? But yeah, they have a lot of different products that I'm doing, and then just like they have a beautiful journal. With just a lot of inspirational messages in them every day, asking yourself questions, encouraging yourself, speaking well of yourself, challenging yourself to be better and to be stronger. And so Boujee Hippie is just it's all things woman. And then also there's a clothing brand, Bidana's, underneath that umbrella. So I'm endorsing all of their products right now because it's just all things women. So that check out. I started out, I can't believe I didn't mention this. I started out with their cleanse. They have a Zuri cleanse.
Oh,
so
I saw that.
Excellent product.
Really?
Excellent products.
Okay.
Of course, cleanses you out, but it also replenishes you with what you need so that you aren't just stripped. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Once the cleanse is over. So it's the Zuri cleanse. But yeah, Boujee Hippie, if you go to their website, if you go to their Instagram, you'll see just all different products for women. And it feels good being a part of a brand like that cares about the total woman.
Total woman. That's good.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's really good. So we can get into some tips, okay?
Okay.
So if a person is like a pear shape, okay?
Yes.
Pear shape.
Pear.
What is this? Let's describe pear shape. More
Well,
like
pear is like the small,
like small top,
pretty
big
hippie, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
So what are the what would you give that person? Like what kind of advice would you give that person as far as styling? Should they wear things that clinch at the waist? Should they keep things straight? What do you think?
Definitely should wear things that clinch at the waist. Keeping things straight is good, but I would say for pear shapes, you want to make sure it's evened out. So if you're bottom heavy and you're too small, it can look a little, off balance. So I would say, do things like the shoulders and stuff like that, but make sure you bring it in your small. Always accentuate your smaller area. Like I'm a huge, I press that, and so make sure you do that. But yeah, I would say that A-line is usually good. A-line is also good for hourglass figures and what have you. Yeah.
What about that?
The apple. She's talking about the apple shape. What about the apple shape?
Apple shape though?
Apple shape, just round in the middle.
Round. Okay.
Yeah. So those ladies with that particular shape, I say. So we put a lot of emphasis on the waistline, but the truth is everyone does not have one.
True.
Some people have a high waistline and they don't have on a good bra, so they can't see that they have a high waistline. So they're trying to put a belt down on that round area, but if they just took it up a couple of inches, it would give you, a little more figure.
Oh Lord, I feel my health coming on.
Yeah, like literally, if you take your bra and do this, you know what I'm saying? A lot of women will see, wait, it goes in right there. But you can't see that if you don't have on a good bra.
That's good.
So you asked me about brands I endorse. One of the brands I endorse is called Up Where We Belong. Everything is spelled regular. Up Where We Belong, and it does not matter what size bra you wear. She has great bras and they're beautiful.
Really?
Absolutely beautiful.
Really?
Pretty bras,
Yeah, when you get
these are
comfort?
beautiful.
The comfort is
comfortable too.
Oh, okay,
yes.
good.
Yeah.
Good.
And she'll be honest with you. Like, this isn't going to give you the whole. We need different holes for different things.
Yeah.
And so she'll let you know what you need for what look.
Yeah.
But all of them have a really good hold, pretty much, and all of them are mostly comfortable. I've never had one that I was like, ooh, no, I can't wear this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and I got, girl, I'll be on one of each.
Right.
So
But
yeah,
they're
Up Where
pretty
We
too.
Belong.
That's good.
They're very, very pretty.
That's good.
Very pretty.
Okay.
So
So
make sure you
that's
put that in information.
Yeah.
Okay. And so back to the apple shape. So everybody is not going to be able to wear a silhouette. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just feel like, you know, shoulders are sexy, decolletage is sexy, you know, all of that. So we can show all of that. You know what I'm saying? Show some legs. There are other things to show other than, you know, the waistline if you don't have one. So to me, rather than putting on something like a bodycon that's going to accentuate the wrong thing, just wear something with that, you know what I'm saying, that's not for or if you get a bodycon, go up a couple of sizes so that it falls on you and it doesn't cling to the wrong things.
I've never heard the word decolletage.
Yeah, when you said decolletage, I said, well, I want decolletage.
That's all this up here.
Oh,
this area
is the
up
decolletage.
here.
All
this up here.
Right here above the cleavage.
Above the cleavage, this neck, all of that.
Oh, okay. I like that. I like that. Okay.
What about the SpongeBob person?
Oh, the square shape.
Okay, the square shape.
Okay.
Yes, the letter H. Same thing. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. Show some legs. Show some shoulder. You know, so you know, show some. You know what I mean? Show some boobs. You know what I mean? Everyone. You know, there's other things that you can show. I was just speaking to a young lady whose wedding is coming up, and I was telling her. So you know, first of all, she said, I want something different. And then she went and described every dress that I'm seeing online right now, which is the nude underneath with the lace overlay. And then you add some stones to it. And I guess that's different. But I'm like, and I've seen that a trillion times. So they want what they've seen before, but like in another color. Oh, you know, just put a little, you know, something right here, and that makes it different. No. So I was telling her, I said, what's making you fall in love with this? For one, the sexiness that appears naked underneath. Okay, that's sexy too. I mean, that's sexy. But this is what you're falling in love with this look. Now, because you don't have this, what you're going to do is you're going to put on this girdle and that girdle and the other girdle. So do you want to walk around for 6 hours in something uncomfortable only for you to not look like you have a big stomach? It still isn't going to give you the silhouette that you're falling in love with on this other girl. Weddings are for accentuating your good feature. Not for, you know, oh, this dress so-and-so had on Beyonce, so I have to get it. No, if you don't have that figure, you don't get it. You get something that works for you. That doesn't mean cover up everything, but like she has incredible legs. So I was like, girl, if you don't get you a split all the way up to here and put that leg out and let that be it, you know. And so I feel like if y'all go with anything, weddings are for accentuating whatever your best feature or features are.
That's good. That's good.
And
so
then
you're comfortable.
The last shape, which I feel like I'm a little more, I'm bigger on the top and smaller on the bottom.
So
that's like the upside down triangle.
Yeah.
So what kind of?
I would just say like wear stuff that has a lot of lines. You know what I mean? That can cut across again. That off the shoulder thing, like stuff like that. Wear pleated stuff kind of makes you heavier at the bottom with it. I mean, not heavier, but it'll balance you out. At the bottom. I feel like you all can wear this. I can't. You know those pants with like the 3D, like the eyelash pants. You know with the little like you can do that. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because then I'll look like my presence fills the temple. So you don't want to, you know, I don't need no help down there. But those are some things. Pleats are your best friend. Skater skirts are good too for you.
You used to wear that.
I did. Okay. Perfect.
That's good. That's good. Awesome. So we have a couple of outfits we actually want to show her. So we're gonna bring them to the set.
Let's do it.
And we're gonna get some advice.
Help us.
All right, and so we are back, and we are so happy to be back. We have changed clothes. We've had a little bit of fun in between. So I have this outfit, right? So we're gonna get some tips on. This is the outfit I've had for like a year, a little over a year, and I've actually, when I got it in, I was like, this is not what I expected it to be. And I really felt like it's just like frumpy. I feel like it's a shirt. I was like, maybe it's a muumuu, but if the neck don't feel, I don't know, it just felt kind of interesting. So I've never worn it, ever. So what do I do?
So right now, you got it on just because you got it on. You don't have it on because you feel like you look cute.
Right. So I guess I gotta put some
looking at you do. Well, looking at this off the top of my head, I probably will down at your calf area, I would probably take that in just a hair, just to give it some shape so that your hips are accentuated.
Okay.
And I wouldn't do anything right here. This fabric is beautiful. I actually will cut this open some and kind of expose your decolletage and like let it be like a full shoulder
Decolletage
out.
is the word for today.
Decolletage.
Yes.
That's our word for the day.
Okay.
And then that way it'll give you that little piece of sexiness that you're looking for.
Yeah.
Now, if you just don't want it, you can just give it to me and then I'll make the changes and send you pictures.
And then you let her know.
Yeah, I'll let you know how that goes. But I get it. No, I get why you're saying that. Like, because it's pretty, but I know you, and I know it's like something needs to be something.
Yeah.
The fabric is pretty, the color is pretty, the print is pretty, but it's just those little things, you know, those little changes to kind of take it to, because the length can, if it's not right at the bottom, that length can almost make it frumpy. It could be extremely flat, or it could be frumpy. So I just feel like I would take it in just a little bit here, just to kind of tighten it up a little.
Give it some,
just a little, just that. You know what I'm saying?
And that just took it. That just gave it a whole.
Did that make you feel like different?
Yes.
Did you feel
You might not get this dress, girl. No. And you know, in my head, I was like, maybe I'll just do a belt. But I feel like because it was had a pattern, the belt would have been too much. And what kind of belt do I put on? You know, it was too much.
Right.
But that's good. That's good. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
All right, go. I'm next. So help me.
I absolutely love this. So,
Oh my goodness.
so with you, I just added the earring.
Yes.
She had this on, and so when y'all wasn't looking, I added the earring and the shoe, and then that made it that cutesy element that you needed. You know what I mean? Just like, do I do combat boots with it and make it a TLC-ish type of thing? And you could have did that, like that size hoop that you had on, that oversized hoop.
Oh, a combat boot.
Yeah, and a combat boot.
I like that.
Or if you're going on a date, do it like this and put the heels on. Those heels are sexy, so they just
yes, they are.
so they just make everything.
Give me heels. And we all like anything with a pocket.
Pockets are the business.
Everything.
They are a blessing.
Leopard and pockets.
Oh yes. Let me tell y'all something. She had told us a little secret earlier that you can really kind of shop anywhere. Can we just take a look at Goo's outfit? And I want to surprise y'all where this outfit came from. Like I've been eyeing it.
Yes.
And eyeing it. Right now I'm not eyeing it because I'm looking at you. But
and the truth is, I didn't want to change. I was like, I could, you know, you guys change. It's your show.
oh, guess what?
And she went right to the closet and was like, put this on. So she's been eyeing it.
And guess what, guys?
It's from the Goodwill.
The Goodwill.
It's from the Goodwill, and so
Beverly Hills. Where is that?
the Goodwill right down there on Crenshaw. And I just had to like fix the hooks and get the hooks in, and that's it. That's all I had to do. Like it was just fine.
It is so. It's a two-piece.
It is.
It is so.
I feel like Princess Diana.
Yeah.
Very cute. Very
like
cute.
From the Bridgerton. Like,
Yes. This is what they went to work in.
Yeah.
Ladies used to go to work.
Yeah, that's real cute.
So
And I just love how you put the belt, the hat. And, you know, me, I'm usually a person that likes the matchy. But I mean, you just did a little change and it looks amazing. So I love it.
So what are you getting ready to do now? What's going on with your brand? Give us something that's new. Can you give us some exclusive?
All right, so I don't know when this episode drops, but I am working on a T-shirt line right now, and I'm going to launch it for Valentine's Day. So I have Valentine's Day T-shirts. So I'm probably going to put it out in a week or two. And then so that people can buy it by Valentine's Day.
Nice.
Yeah. So all my little single sayings and whatnot, and then when we go on with the rest of the T-shirt line, it's just all the stuff that y'all hear me saying with cute color combinations, and you know, hopefully y'all love it.
Yes, we will definitely support it.
Thank you.
Definitely will. So that is going to be a wrap up of Dem Brown Girls. Today was fun.
It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. We hope that you guys had some fun. Maybe we'll bring Goo back again sometime soon. And you know what, guys? If you guys have any questions, please put them down in the comments. We'll go ahead and forward them over to her. Maybe we can get some answers for you. We'll work it out.
And remember, like,
comment,
subscribe,
please,
and hit that notification bell.
And share this video with people that you think would benefit from singing.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I love you so much. Did I tell you about the story when we went to Cali and we saw some fish and the fish hit somebody else we knew in the face, and we were screaming and we had ran to the other side of the boat, and then the fish got on the boat and the fish would go. Did you remember that?
That was me. And it was a fish with wings.
A fish with wings. And we went, both of us, hippie, went through one door, no problem.
Together.
Anyways, it's good to talk to y'all. Hang out with you guys. Thank you. Bye. Bye.